You are required to submit your assignment by Friday. You are trained to be a special journalist. You can contact all your tutors by email. You can find a lot more information on university website. You can have your laptop during the exam. You can request library books by using the electronic catalog. You cannot renew any overdue books in the science library. You come with me and the others stay here. You have to learn how to use the library to save your time. You may need to purchase an academic gown before the commencement. You must submit your assignment by next Friday at the latest. You should allocate your time wisely when revising. Distance learning allows you to develop a career around your commitments. You should draw your graph on a separate page. You should include these 2 pictures from the lecture in your assignment. You were able to contact a number of research subjects. You are required to complete the research paper by Monday. Your agent will collect commission for each house they sell. Your lowest grade has been eliminated from the calculation. Your lowest quiz grade has been omitted from the calculations. Your summary should be as clear and concise as possible. Your summary should be as clear and precise as possible. Your task is to create demand for the product. Your thesis must have a fairly large scope. Your thesis should have a fairly limited scope. Free campus tours run daily during summer for prospective students. Tribes worked with each other to build monolithic statues. Collaboration between departments is a feature of successful companies. Enrolling in a double major may increase the career options. Experts are now able to forecast weather for long periods. In this language course, we focus on fluency and accuracy. Scientists learned through the observations and the analysis of the human behavior. Students are encouraged to monitor their own attendance. Students are encouraged to think carefully about their accommodation needs. The ability to work with fellow students cannot be stressed enough. The site is designed to be highly interactive. The summer course is cancelled due to insufficient enrollment. There are many different types of governments in the world. There is a welcome party for all new students each team. Building trust is not something that can be achieved overnight. Every student has the right and the ability to succeed. One of the election promises is to decrease income taxes. Please click on the logo above to enter the site. The article refers to number of interesting experiments. The artist's ties connected politicians earned row of critiques. The subject was complex and difficult to explain. There are still many people struggling in the lab. A good academic paper should present a clear argument. Students are encouraged to monitor studies by themselves. Students attempting to go to the conference must register now. The poster of this play is hung in the large lecture theater. Read the safety instructions before using the equipment during the workshop. Some people are motivated by competition, while others prefer to collaborate. The visiting speaker used to be a lecturer in this department. The new camera can identify your eyes and focus on them. You should submit your team papers to the general office. One of the election promises is to decrease the income tax. You will acquire many skills during the academic studies. We have not yet achieved equality in our society. Observers waited nervously with bated breath for the concert. The department has higher than normal proportion of postgraduate students. Dealing with the growing population is a challenge for many governments. Good research delivers practical benefits for real people. Experts are now able to forecast weather over much longer periods. There are opportunities to receive the grants from most artistic fields. There have been too many struggles in the mathematics department. Accounting students should have a good understanding of profit and loss statements. Please make sure you do not go over the word count. Tutors should set goals at the start of the class. Enrolling in a double major may increase your career options. Those who are considering a career of marketing should attend the talk. Find out how to get resources before your research. There is a welcome party for all new students for each term. Commissioners will raise funds for authorities. The designers will complete the plan later today. The visiting guest used to be the lecturer of this department. Our new medical students must attend the talk about optional courses. Farming methods across the world have greatly developed recently. Unusual weather patterns are making farming more difficult today. Mature students usually adapt to university life extremely well. The Industrial Revolution in Europe was driven by steam technology. They were struggling last year to make their service pay. Unusual patterns are making farming more difficult. Industry will discuss job opportunities for work. One function of the body fat is to keep all internal organs warm. The article verifies a number of interesting experiments. This course puts great emphasis on the critical thinking skills. Several candidates would be qualified as the greatest scientists of all time. A good research assistant is not afraid to ask questions. A good research assistant is not afraid to be asked questions. A good way to improve vocabulary is repetition. A rising population means more trees are cut down. All lectures and learning materials can be found on the internet. All students are encouraged to vote in the forthcoming elections. Both staff and students can purchase parking permits online. Calculators may not be needed in this exam. Distance learning can develop your career around the world. Find out how to get sources before your research. Good research paper delivers practical benefits to real people. Governments need to make solar energy more affordable to people. He is regarded as the most foremost economist this year. It was 4 more years before the theory was fully developed. It will be extremely beneficial to work together. Our courses help improve critical thinking and independent learning skills. The new medical students must attend the talk about optional classes. Reading list will be available before the course begins. Many departments have their own special book collections. The course will help students to improve their pronunciation skills. The economy is now showing the sign of recovery. The professor took 1 year off to work on her book. The seminar provides an opportunity to exchange ideas with other students. The teacher training is an observation of the classes. The theater courses are encouraging students to access creativity. The new timetable for the next term will be available next week. The university should have invested in new technology to support learning. There are many branches of medical studies. There are many good reasons to plant trees in the city. There is an important difference between mass production and batch production. They developed a unique approach to training their employees. Today's history lecture has been moved to the lecture theater. Unusual patterns make farming more difficult. Without doubt, this theory has a number of limitations. You can find a lot more references information on the university website. Your application for a research grant has been received. A number of academics and journalists will gather in the conference. An architect is required to have problem-solving skills and an eye of design. Global connections thrived in academic communities, thanks to social media. In this book, the author discussed the role of cultural differences. Novelists write about the best things that they know about. Strangely, people are impacted spontaneously by and are skeptical about using statistics. Students who are successful have good strategy of learning. Students should take the advantage of the online resources before attending the lecture. There will be a meeting for the first-year students on Friday. Agricultural development is vital for poor rural areas. You need to put these books on the table over there. Food containing ample calories provides little or no nutritional value. Scientists are unsure when the first man left Africa. The news is not received until the following week. Muscle cells bring parts of the body closer together. A series of the observations were carried out in the classroom. The task tomorrow will require higher level. Being bilingual is not necessarily having the ability to analyze the language. You will study 2 courses and 3 optional modules. Journalism faces the crises in the light of the digital revolution. Gravity makes objects attracted to one another. The academic tradition of the school ensures excellence. A series of lectures showed us in economics have been recorded. This book can be borrowed for a maximum of 1 week. Social psychology has been considered by human behavior. Purity is one feature that makes gold expensive. Notes lecture will begin punctually, so please do not be late. The research has produced some other unexpected results. His appointment as culture minister was seen as demotion. More graduate training is often needed after the university study is finished. Good nutrition is crucial to general health and vitality. Implementation figures are expected to be improved in the next few years. Food has become a political issue in the world. Banks charge interest on the money lent to customers. Student Shop has a range of stationery. As student union members, you can influence and change our university. Speed is defined as how fast a person or an object moves. Our facilities include 5 items in the university. Time and distance are used to calculate speed. We can all meet at my office after the lecture. You don't need to have specialist knowledge to be able to read the book. The reception staff provides advice on renting private accommodation. This essay will argue technology does more harm than good. The opening hours of the library are reduced during summer. Too much information may be avoided by good research design. Astronauts use light years to measure distances in space. A laptop computer has been found in the biology lab. We hold the visiting hours throughout the year for students. Some of the vocational courses are provided by many private enterprises. Some vocational courses at institution are funded by private enterprises. Graphs and charts allow data more easily to be understood. Strong liner is used to measure distance and baseline. The department has organized a trip to London in July. Courses are assessed by group work and individual assignment. The library will be closed for staff training tomorrow morning. Scientists recognize the different ice types according to the water molecule content. The career services provide job interviews. Physics is the key subject to know the world and understand the universe. Sports teams practice on weekdays and play games on weekends. It helps you rationally assess your arguments. Undergraduates have a wide range of cultural modules to choose from. Criminal charges all of the men. Food cannot be eaten in the main library. Social media is criticized of causing internet addiction. It is necessary to dress formally for the graduation ceremony. It takes a long time to walk to university. Essays and assignments are spread out across the academic year. Statistically speaking, the likelihood of the result is extremely low. The area has a number of underwater habitats in species. Measures must be taken to prevent the unemployment rate from increasing. Advanced technology will cause growth in the economy. Your statistical information depends on your raw data. Momentum is defined as a combination of mass and velocity. The researchers are disappointed that their materials are proved to be inconclusive. Request for late submissions will not be accepted under any circumstances. Students should leave their bags on the table by the door. Slides and handouts can be downloaded after the lecture. The collapse of the housing market makes recessions. Even simple techniques need to be practiced to become perfect. Sugar is a compound including carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen items. The North Campus car park could be closed on Sunday. Certain organisms can reproduce using just only one parent. Graphs are often useful for geographical research. Animal and plant cells have a number of structures in common. Salt is produced from the seawater or extracted from the ground. Firm conclusions can be established through rigorous experiments. International exchange forms the important part of our study program. Making sure you have saved all the files before turning off the computer. The coffee machine on the third floor is not working today. The reception staff can give information of renting and printing. We are no longer responding to any reference requests. All medical students must clean their hands before entering the room. Your ideas are discussed depending on your seminar or tutorial. Blue whales are the largest mammal that have ever lived. The bus for London will leave 10 minutes later than planned. The printers automatically print on both sides of each page. Make sure you choose a course that provides great career opportunities. Sound waves are unable to travel through the vacuum. Many courses in the institution are funded by private entrepreneurs. Sociology policies are the sources of government to solve social problems. Horizontal line on the graph indicates there is no change. You must set a security question when resetting your password. Children conquer their first language without any conscious efforts. There is a widely believed perception that engineering is for boys. The jobs tomorrow will require higher skill levels. It is successfully acknowledged that there is a student graduation ceremony. Archaeologists discovered tools and other artifacts near the ancient tombs. Speak to your tutor if you need further assistance. Economic development needs to be supported by governments. The professor took a year off to work on her book. The new chemistry professor will deliver his first lecture tomorrow. Much of the research is carried out in the laboratory. The winter sun is lower but high enough to produce enough warmth. The course dates are available on the college website. Library plays an important role in students' life. There is a significant difference between theory and practice in education. Continuing students will be sent the necessary application forms. A balanced diet and regular exercise are necessary for good health. Science Library is currently located on the ground of the library. Take the first step to apply for your university scholarship. Growing population has posed a challenge to many governments. Consumer confidence tends to increase as the economy expands. We are achieving common prosperity throughout the department. The new art gallery can only be visited on Fridays. Industrial experts will discuss job opportunities in an automatic labor force. Manufacture can now brings more people in agriculture and fishing combined. A lack of sleep can increase the chance of some illnesses.